Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Dr. Jessie Wade Ivory, and I serve as the Assistant Vice President for Workforce Innovation and College Partnerships at Oakton College, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to our campus. Yes, let's give that a hand. In addition to my role here at Oakton College, I've had the privilege of serving on the board of directors for the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce and Industry, working alongside a talented and dedicated group of business leaders, many of whom are here today. I've looked around the room and I see you. I've also had the opportunity to engage with many of you through Oakton's Adult Continuing Education and Workforce Development Services, and I look forward to our continuing work together. Shortly, we will hear from Mayor Getchkowski, and like you all, I look forward to learning more about what is ahead for the city of Des Plaines in the coming year and beyond. At the conclusion of Mayor Getchkowski's address, we invite those of you that are interested, and welcome again to our campus. We're so excited that you get a chance to see it, but we are going to be doing a tour of our Learning Commons, which we're very excited about. It's a dynamic space that brings together academic resources and support services that benefit both our students and the community. Again, thank you all for joining us here at our campus. We hope that you will return soon. That being said, and at this time, I will introduce the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce and Industry Executive Director, Alyssa Lombardo. Please give her a hand.
Good morning, and welcome to the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce 2026 Community Enhancement Awards and the Mayor's Annual Address to Business. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Marnie Dythorn, Commander of the American Legion, Post 36, followed by the Willows Academy Choir singing the national anthem along with a few more tunes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What a wonderful way to start off the morning with beautiful music by the very talented Willows Chamber Choir led by Claire Stengel and Cindy Pasowitz. Let's give them one more big round of applause for these amazingly talented students. Thank you all again for coming to hear the exciting things that the city has in store and cheering on our 2026 Community Enhancement Award winners. I'd also like to give a big thank you to our AV partner, Ian Ryan Interactive, our photographer, Sanka Teki, to ComEd and O'Hare offices for sponsoring, and to Charcoal Delights for the delicious breakfast. After the event today, if you didn't already get a chance, please stop by the member display tables in the back for more information on these wonderful organizations. We are fortunate to be involved in a city that has become a second home to many that have worked here. Thank you, the City of Des Plaines, and our elected representatives for all of your support and sponsorship. I also want to give a thank you to Oakton for donating coffee this morning to wake us up, and of course, for hosting us at your lovely venue. Please join me in welcoming our elected officials. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. We have a few to get through, and if I butcher some names, I do apologize in advance. Of course, we do have our lovely Mayor, Andrew Gachkowski. 4th Ward Alderman, Dick Sayed. 5th Ward Alderman, Thomas Merlin. 6th Ward Alderman, Mark Walston. 7th Ward Alderwoman, Patsy Smith. 8th Ward Alderman, Mike Cherowitz. Also attending from the City Clerk, Dominic Donikbrowski. City Mayor, Dorothy Wisniewski. City Director of Communications, Brad Goodman. City Director of Community and Economic Development, Jeff Rogers. City Director of Finance, Agnes Podbiel. Fire Chief, Matt Metzel. Police Chief, David Anderson. Public Works and Engineering Director, Tim Watkins. And Becky Sugia, and City Attorney Peter Friedman. We have several distinguished guests from various organizations around the city and of organizations in the community. If I call your name again, please be recognized. We have our Executive Director of the Des Plaines Public Library, Lori Papidorakis. Executive Director from the Center of Concern, Nicole Coomer. Publisher Todd Wessel of Journal and Topics Media. Cindy Castro of Advocate Lutheran General. General Manager of Rivers Casino, Corey Wise. Director of the Des Plaines History Center, Dennis Murray. Our lovely president here at Oakton, Dr. Joyanne Smith. Dr. Amadei from Community Consolidated School District 62. Patrick Moj from High School District 214. Steve Samuelson from Gen Center, formerly known as the Frisbee Senior Center. Rob King from Pathway to Adventure Council, Scouting America. David Villegas from Foxtail on the Lake. Des Plaines Park District Commissioners Alan Rosnitsky, Aaron Dorr, and Eli Williams. Annie Katowski from Senator Laura Murphy's office. Zach Levy of State Representative Justin Cochran's office. And Barb Lean from Self-Help Closet and Pantry of Des Plaines. Woo! I would also like to recognize our 2026 Chamber Board of Directors, as well as the past presidents in the room, led by our current Chamber Board President, Eli Williams of Craftsman Revival. If we have our board members or past board presidents, please stand so we can give you a round of applause. We wouldn't be the strong and vibrant chamber that we are today without our members. Thank you for all of the support and dedication to the chamber. You all make it wonderful going to work each and every day. Your membership really does matter. And finally, a big shout out to the best team, Jane and Sophie, along with the members who volunteer and help make these events possible. There are some exciting things coming in store for the months and weeks ahead. Next week, from March 27th to April 5th, we support our local restaurants during the Des Plaines Chamber Restaurant Week. We have participating businesses like RC Supply Co., The Beacon Tap, Charcoal Delights, Los Azares Mexican Grill, SEMA, Harry Carey's, Flight, Giuseppe's, Crassa, and Andy's Cafe. So please get out and support our local restaurants. We also want you to save the date for our Stroll into Summer event, returning for its third year on June 11th, where local downtown businesses will open up their storefronts for attendees to sip, stroll, enjoy small bites, and shop local. Please be on the lookout for our email, social media, and phone calls on our events and sponsorship opportunities that you will not want to miss. It is now my pleasure to introduce Eli Williams, our 2026 Chamber Board President, to present the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce and Industry Community Enhancement Awards.
All right, good morning. Thank you, Alyssa. Good to see everybody today. Today, it's my honor to be this year's president of the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce and to present the Des Plaines Community Enhancement Awards. The remarkable contributions of these leaders have left an everlasting mark on our community, exemplifying dedication, leadership, and a commitment to positive change. Through their tireless efforts, they have not only enhanced the fabric of our community, but also inspired others to join in the pursuit of creating a better, more vibrant shared space for all. Their achievements are a source of pride for us all, and we look forward to celebrating them and their continued impact. This is a well-deserved recognition for each of you, and thank you for sparking change in our community and making Des Plaines a better place for everyone. It's been over 60 years that the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce has recognized businesses that have gone beyond the norm when building and/or improving their business, volunteering their time and resources for the betterment of the Des Plaines community. Eligibility for this award requires that each nominee must be a Des Plaines Chamber member, and different qualifications include 1, new business development or expansion, 2, business rehabilitation or renovation, 3, a new program or development that has helped the community, 4, companies that donate or give back to the community, or 5, establishments who have celebrated milestones in the community. In previous years, many of our awardees have also applied for business assistance grants from the City of Des Plaines and received monies to help fund their permanent building improvements. For more information on how to apply for these grants, please visit the City of Des Plaines website or speak to the Director of Community and Economic Development, Jeff Rogers. In addition to these awards, recipients will be featured in acknowledgments in press and local media, and today's event is actually televised at the Des Plaines Community Access Channel. So, with all that being said, let's begin. I'd like to recognize our first recipient today, who unfortunately can't be with us, the Beacon Tap. Please still give them a round of applause. Their Community Enhancement Award is being presented to Beacon Tap, who's celebrating their 70th anniversary and community contributions. It's not only a favorite local restaurant, but it's a gathering place where families, neighbors, visitors all come together to celebrate, connect, and create lasting memories. The Beacon Tap has demonstrated sustained excellence and relevance and support for the community. They've contributed to the social and cultural life of the residents, and they've strongly supported the Des Plaines Chamber and Commerce and Industry throughout time. Let's give it up to them one more time. All right. Next, I would like to recognize our next recipient, which is the City of Support, with Beth Dieter accepting the award. Come on up. This Community Enhancement Award is being presented to this local nonprofit organization, which stands for Children in Therapy and You. In 2025, City of Support researched, piloted, and opened its first physical location, which is called the Generosity Toy Shop. This new space allows the organization to increase presence in the community and showcase the support and resources that are provided to the families with children in therapy. The Generosity Toy Shop also focuses on dignity, inclusion, and building shared space where families can thrive together in a therapy surrounding. Congratulations. Our next recipient this year is the Des Plaines Public Library. I'd like to call up Executive Director Lori Papadorakis and crew to accept this award. This Community Enhancement Award is being presented in recognition of the development and opening of the Canvas Makerspace and Media Lab. Based on community feedback, the Dream for a Lab was created so that makers and learners could bring ideas to life. Here, patrons and groups can explore digital design and hands-on crafting using 3D printers, laser engravers, heat presses, sewing and embroidery machines, digitization equipment, and much, much more. Many chambers have utilized this space to support the Des Plaines History Center and also the Des Plaines Art Council, who uses it to create forums for the Girl Scouts who earn badges for key learnings of the lab. The lab was made possible through donations and also Rivers Gives program. Congratulations. And our next recipient this year is the Kiwanis Club of Des Plaines. I'd like to invite Brenda Murphy and Liz Bowman to the stage to accept the award. There they are. Celebrating 35 years in the community and 100 years as a national organization, the Kiwanis Club of Des Plaines has exemplified community engagement and support for the Des Plaines community. The club has the heart and spirit from a diverse group of volunteers who are dedicated to improving the lives of local families with a special focus on food and shelter, health and fitness, education, and leadership. The club's birthday bag program ensures that kindergarten children at our local schools feel celebrated and valued on their birthdays, regardless of their family circumstances. In the 2024 to 2025 school year alone, the club delivered 192 birthday bags, and since its launch in 2013, they provided 1,836 birthday bags. Along with this program, the Kiwanis are hosting the April Des Plaines Chamber event, which is a diaper drive on April 14th to be able to provide children to community in need with diapers. These types of initiatives and endeavors is what Kiwanis provides throughout the years. Thank you. Congratulations. Our next recipient is MBD Martial Arts Academy. Michelle, Michael, and Danielle De La Rosa, please head to the stage. This Community Enhancement Award is being presented in recognition of 20 years supporting the Des Plaines community in business and continuing the mission of the MBD Martial Arts, which is building strong leaders through service, kindness, and involvement in the community. While martial arts is the core of the business, it expands to character development, and they give back in everything they do. Michelle and her team have been instrumental in developing self-defense children's programs, women's self-defense programs, and student programs. Michelle also organized a downtown Des Plaines Children's Parade in October 2025, bringing together more than 100 registered marchers to enjoy the businesses in downtown Des Plaines. Plus, in her Taste of Des Plaines participation, she showcases demonstrations and educations to families attending, and they also have a campaign called 30 Days of Kindness. Truly, one can witness the compassion Michelle and her MDB martial arts teams have to support the chamber. Congratulations. And last but not least, Oakton College. Dr. Joyanne Smith and team, please come up and accept your award. Congratulations again to Oakton College as they celebrate the opening of their brand new Learning Commons in 2025. The Learning Commons is a dynamic hub for learning and collaborating and support that reflects Oakton's commitment to student success and community engagement. The three-level design of the Learning Commons integrates academic resources, technology, and personalized services in a welcoming environment open to students, employees, and community members. Serving the students and broader community, the expanded space provides access to print materials and research databases. And the Learning Commons are the Oakton archives, which further strengthen community connections by preserving and sharing the college's history and heritage of the Des Plaines area as a whole. Congratulations. And can we please give one last round of applause for the remarkable community enhancement winners for this year? Thank you.
Thank you, Eli. It is now my pleasure to introduce our very own Mayor of Des Plaines, Mayor Andrew Gachkowski, to present this year's Mayor's Address to Business.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? I am Mayor Andrew Gachkowski, and for the last 5 years, I have been so humbled to serve as your mayor. I want to thank Chamber leadership for all their work that they do. Executive Director Lombardo, Board President Williams, and the entire 26 board. We are so grateful for your partnership and for your service. So let's please give them a round of applause. I considered going through the whole list of elected officials again because that was on my script, but we're gonna not. I just want to say briefly, the elected officials that I serve with on the city level are some of the best civil servants I've had the privilege of getting to know in all my years of government service. We have a wide array of views on the council, and there are things that we agree on and there are things that we disagree on, but most importantly, they all are very good at disagreeing without being disagreeable, and at the end of the day, we all come together. So it's great. If the members of the council could just stand and be recognized. Thank you all so much. I'm going to talk about our city staff in a moment, but I also want to recognize there are a number of people here today who are solely in a volunteer capacity on city commissions, whether it's on the library board. We have our great library board that's represented here today. We have members from the Planning and Zoning Board, from the Board of Police and Fire Commissioners. These are citizens that live among all of us, that give their time, they get next to no recognition, and a big part of why we're being so successful as a city is because of the work that they do behind the scenes. So if you're on one of our commissions, please stand up and be recognized as well. In addition to our school board, I feel like that's an important thing as well. All right, and finally, our city staff. So we have a group of highly skilled individuals that make our city work for businesses and families each and every day. From permitting to public safety to plowing our roads when there's snow or ice, they are the team behind the scenes that makes so much of what we do possible. So I'd like to ask the members of the city staff who are here today to rise, and finally, one more applause. Come on and stand up. Thank you all so much. So all of these people that just stood before you, these are the people who make the city of Des Plaines work. Last year, when I stood up and I said that we all shared a vision, a plan, and a commitment to move our community forward together, these are the people that enabled that to happen. But this morning, we are no longer at that strategic crossroads. Today, we have strategic alignment from our entire city council and our dedicated, professional, capable city staff. And that's something that is very rare. It's something that many municipalities cannot say, and it's exactly why the city of Des Plaines is able to say that we are on our way. Now, this isn't a slogan. It's a statement that's backed up by the numbers, the projects, and the partnerships that I'm about to walk you all through. And every single one of them connects back to the same questions that we ask every single day. Does this decision make Des Plaines a better place to do business? And does it make Des Plaines a better place to raise a family? If the answer is yes, then we move. We sometimes move aggressively. We move assertively. And during the last year, we moved quite a bit, big time. If we're serious about being on our way, we have to start where any business audience would start, with the bottom line. The city's general fund revenues have outperformed our budget expectations. Sales tax, motor fuel tax, food and beverage taxes, they all grew, allowing reinvestment in key services here in the city. That's what policy stability looks like. It may not make headlines, but it shapes every single investment decision that we make on behalf of the city. These strong fundamentals are not just numbers on a page. They're fueling visible change right here in our community, in our neighborhoods, starting with our downtown. The city purchased the historic bank building at 678 Lee Street, and we've partnered with David Villegas, who's here today. If we could all give him a little applause. You know, David is the operator behind the Foxtail on the Lake over by Lake Opeka that's been so successful. And today he's working long hours, I know, on a project that has a name called The Dime. The Dime honors the bank building's banking heritage, and it's going to bring a renowned restaurateur to a nearly 100-year-old landmark. It's going to help redefine our downtown, build on the success of the Des Plaines Theater, and attract additional investment all the way down the corridor. We're working towards a spring 2027 grand opening, and it will be the first of just many big things that are going to be coming to downtown Des Plaines in the year or two ahead. This is exactly the vision of our ReDDP Downtown Economic Development Strategy, adopted about a year ago. This plan focuses on destination dining, modernizing and energizing the downtown corridor, adding housing, and creating a sense of place that keeps people coming back again and again. Under that strategy, we're pursuing restaurant incentives, we're targeting key opportunity sites for redevelopment, and we're activating ground floor storefronts that have been vacant for many years. We've invested in multiple priority properties near the train station and along Minor and Lee Streets to add new restaurants, new public space, and a welcoming southern green space gateway to downtown, all designed to increase foot traffic, to create more customers for you all, the business community, and to grow the tax base that supports core city services throughout our community. Downtown is our city's front door, but that's just the beginning. Across our nearly 15 square miles, development activity last year hit levels that would be the envy of any suburb in our region. Total construction value in 2025 reached about $187 million, nearly double the year before, with most of that in non-residential projects. That 93% year-over-year increase is very real momentum, and is because of each of you in our business community and our dedicated staff and elected officials. From facilities that fuel technology to logistics hubs, Des Plaines now has over 1 million square feet of brand new Class A industrial and tech space under construction or planned. This includes major data, logistics, and advanced industrial campuses here in our community. In January, the City Council also approved a 137,000 square foot Costco Business Center with a 24-pump gas station along Devon Avenue. This is right across the highway from the Rivers Casino. This is only the second business center in the entire Chicagoland region. This is not just another store, to be clear. It's a major national brand that sought out and chose Des Plaines for a specialized format. It's putting us firmly on the map with site selectors for other entities and investors. Meanwhile, our restaurant and retail scene continues to expand. In 2025, a wave of new restaurants opened, from national names like Cava and Guzman y Gomez to local favorites coming back like Little Villa. The City Council also approved a 150-unit Heritage Woods supported living facility on Gulf Road. This adds some much-needed senior housing, and we were able to get a $200,000 contribution towards a brand new ambulance with the Des Plaines Fire Department. This all put together is exactly what momentum looks like. We are truly on our way, and recognition is rolling in. In the U.S. News & World Report's 2025-2026 Best Places to Live rankings, Des Plaines was on the list in the top 20 nationwide, and we ranked 10th within the state of Illinois. Congratulations to everyone in this room. You are why we are shining brighter each and every day. None of the business growth that I described happens in a vacuum. Entrepreneurs take risks, and the City of Des Plaines believes that we need to find ways to support them when they do that. That is why, in 2025, we revamped our already successful Business Assistance Grant Program. We made it more flexible and easier to use for projects of up to $1 million of investment, from build-outs and equipment to facade improvements. We also streamline the applications so that businesses spend less time on paperwork and more time expanding and serving customers. Whether you're a storefront opening your first entity here in the city or an established business ready to expand, the program now meets you where you are to help you make these investments. But again, these are not handouts to businesses in our community. They're strategic partnerships that deliver a return for businesses, their neighbors, and our entire tax base. All that private sector investment depends on one basic truth: the city itself has to work. Bringing in new businesses without maintaining roads, pipes, sewers, and facilities, they won't grow or stay here in our community. That is why our infrastructure spending isn't just paying bills. It's a strategic tool to build the city that works for businesses and families. In 2025, the city completed a record-breaking $19.2 million in capital construction. This includes your alleys, your streets, water, drainage, sewer systems, traffic improvements, and more. We are paying now in a way that we will all benefit for decades to come. Facility improvements were completed or advanced at City Hall, at our Public Works facility, at all 3 fire stations, and our new police department. The police department's addition and remodeling project is now complete, providing our officers with significantly improved work environments, and I'm sure that we're all going to reap the benefits of that for a long time to come. So let's thank our Public Works department for all the great work that they did on these projects. All of these investments are what it means to invest in a city's bones. When the bones are strong, businesses and families can thrive. Parents can count on clear streets after a snowstorm, kids can play in parks without flooding, and seniors can access care without worrying about failing infrastructure. Strong bones are only part of the story, though. I want to be direct with you. No one wants to invest in a community where they don't feel safe, and families don't want to move to a city where they're worried about crime. The good news is that crime here in Des Plaines is way down. It's declined for the 3rd straight year, from 2023 to 2024 and 2025, but more importantly, our numbers are below pre-pandemic levels. The chief and I talk all the time about this, and the way that we've invested in policing has paid off in dramatic ways. Our police department, at a time when many police departments are struggling to staff up, we are fully staffed. The Des Plaines Police Department is a destination department, and we added 7 new officers in 2025, allowing us to provide the highest level of service in a way that many communities truly struggle. Just as important as enforcement is engagement. In 2025, the police department held 116 community outreach events across schools, businesses, neighborhood groups, building relationships that help keep our communities safe and engaged with our police department. Our fire department is also hard at work. We responded to more than 11,000 incidents in 2025, most of them EMS calls. We completed a comprehensive community risk assessment to guide how we're deploying the resources to keep people safe, and we conducted thousands of inspections and plan reviews to support safe growth in our community. Altogether, our fire crews saved an estimated $9.8 million in property damage, a better than 90% save rate, and it's thanks to their great training and their rapid response. So let's thank our police and fire departments, please. Safe streets and strong emergency response do not happen in isolation. Everything that I've described today has been a team effort, and no partner has been more important to the city's economic development than the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber's mission is to foster business growth, to provide professional development, and to influence public policies that benefit the entire business community. These goals are perfectly aligned with our city's vision. When we work together, we are all stronger. When we recruit together, we're more persuasive. And when we advocate together, we are louder. I encourage every business in Des Plaines, new and established, to join the Chamber. Membership enhances your visibility. It provides valuable networking and educational opportunities, and it supports advocacy for the issues that matter the most to your bottom line. In 2025, the city and the Chamber worked side by side to welcome new businesses, to support existing ones, to promote events, and to tell the Des Plaines story to the region. I want that partnership to continue to deepen in 2026. Over the coming years, that will mean bringing the dime from concept to opening, completing key industrial and logistics projects along Devon and Mount Prospect roads, and continuing to modernize the bones of the city, our roads, our water systems, and our public safety facilities. Now, a year ago, I told you that the job of revitalizing, rejuvenating, renewing, revamping, and redefining Des Plaines is a team effort. That hasn't changed. What has changed is the evidence that we have in front of us. Once again, we earned top 250 cities nationwide and number 10 in Illinois with the U.S. News & World Report. We nearly doubled our construction value year over year with $187.2 million in construction. We reduced crime for a third straight year, and we're trending below historic norms. We advanced Vetter Pharma's $285 million clinical manufacturing facility that's going to be opening on Algonquin Road. We drove $30 million in new industrial projects also along Mount Prospect Road in that same corridor. We approved the area's second Costco business center. We are working towards launching the Dime, as I said, a world-class dining spot in our historic downtown bank building. Thanks to you, the evidence is obvious. We are definitely on our way, but we're not there yet, and we need every person in this room to keep moving with us. Here's what I'm asking of you all today. I have a list. So number one, invest. If you have a business or you're looking to open a business or you've thought about opening a business, now's the time. Please expand, upgrade your space, open a second location. There's never been a better time to do this in our community. Our business assistance grants are more flexible than ever, and our City Hall team is ready and willing to help make this a reality. Number two, hire locally. Des Plaines has the workforce. We are an enormous city in the Chicagoland region. Please help us keep talent here in our community. Hire locally when you can. Number three, engage. Come to city council meetings. Attend the chamber's events. Give us your feedback. Let us know what's working, what we need to do better at, and on where you see opportunity for us to take advantage of a situation for the betterment of our entire community. Number four, tell the story. Each of you here tonight, or today, this morning, are the best ambassadors that Des Plaines has. When you talk to your customers, when you engage with your suppliers and your peers, let them know what's happening here and that they should come and they should invest and they should grow and become part of our community. Tell them that we are on our way. More importantly, please shop local. We have some amazing businesses here in the city, and it's incumbent upon each of us to keep them there by supporting them and giving them our dollars when we have the chance to do so. As a kid who spent his formative years here in Des Plaines, thank you, Brad. It remains an incredibly humbling experience to serve as your city's mayor. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you that are gathered here today. Your dedication and hard work in our community do not go unnoticed, and I sincerely thank each of you for your invaluable service. Together, we are truly on our way, and we're showing the region and the state what happens when business success and family life pull in the same direction. So let's keep building on this momentum. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you so much to the City of Des Plaines. Let's give it up one more time. We have an amazing city, amazing members of the Chamber, amazing businesses, amazing residents. It's so amazing to be recognized and to all come together today to share a shared vision. We are looking forward to, we are looking forward to working and partnering with the city on all these new exciting projects and initiatives on the horizon. Thank you all for coming, and one more big shout out to our sponsors and Oakton. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.